The world of finance thrives on trust. Trust is the cornerstone of our financial system, the invisible thread that binds customers to their banks. Without trust, the entire system would crumble, leaving chaos in its wake. We trust banks to safeguard our hard-earned money. We believe that our deposits are secure, our transactions are protected, and our personal information is kept confidential. This trust is built over years of reliable service and stringent security measures. Recently, that trust was shattered. The news of a major security breach at a prominent bank sent shockwaves through the community, leaving customers anxious and uncertain about the safety of their funds. Aurora Bank of Canada suffered a major security breach. This incident has not only affected the bank's reputation, but also raised alarms across the entire banking sector. The breach has highlighted vulnerabilities that many believed were well protected. Criminals targeted their ATMs, employing a technique known as skimming. Skimming involves placing a device on an ATM to capture card information and PIN numbers, allowing criminals to create counterfeit cards and withdraw money from unsuspecting victims' accounts. This incident, occurring at the bustling Yorkdale shopping center, has sent shockwaves through the banking industry, raising serious questions about ATM security. The high foot traffic and numerous ATMs made it an ideal target for the criminals, who managed to operate undetected for a significant period. This essay delves into the details of this attack. We will examine the methods used by the criminals, the weaknesses they exploited, and the impact of the breach on both the bank and its customers. We will explore how skimming works and the vulnerabilities that made this breach possible. Understanding the mechanics of skimming is crucial for developing effective countermeasures and preventing future incidents. More importantly, we will discuss concrete steps Aurora Bank and other financial institutions can take to prevent future attacks. These measures include upgrading ATM security, enhancing surveillance, and educating customers about potential threats. The goal is to restore trust and ensure the safety of our financial system. By taking proactive steps and demonstrating a commitment to security, banks can rebuild their reputation and reassure customers that their money is safe. The Aurora Bank incident serves as a stark reminder. It underscores the importance of vigilance and the need for continuous improvement in security measures. No system is infallible, and complacency can lead to devastating consequences. Security is not a one-time fix. It requires constant vigilance, adaptation, and a commitment to staying ahead of the game. Banks must regularly review and update their security protocols to address emerging threats and vulnerabilities. It requires constant vigilance, adaptation, and a commitment to staying ahead of the game. This means investing in the latest technology, training staff to recognize and respond to threats, and fostering a culture of security within the organization. The digital world is a battleground, and we must equip ourselves with the knowledge and tools to protect what matters most. As technology evolves, so do the tactics of cybercriminals. Staying informed and prepared is our best defense against these ever-present threats. ATM skimming. It sounds like something you do to a pool on a hot summer day. But in the world of cybercrime, it's far from refreshing. In fact, it's a sophisticated and highly deceptive method used by criminals to steal your hard-earned money. Skimming is a stealthy, insidious attack. It's a crime that happens right under your nose, often without you even realizing it. Criminals use it to steal your credit card information and drain your bank account. Imagine waking up one day to find your account empty, your savings gone. Here's how it works. Criminals tamper with an ATM, attaching a small, almost undetectable device. This device is designed to blend in seamlessly with the ATM, making it nearly impossible to spot with the naked eye. This device, the skimmer, fits over the card slot. It looks just like a part of the machine, but it's actually a sophisticated piece of technology designed to capture your card information. When you insert your card, the skimmer secretly copies the magnetic stripe data, but that's not all. The criminals need more than just your card number to access your funds. To steal your PIN, they need another tool, a hidden camera. This camera is often cleverly disguised, perhaps as a brochure holder or a part of the ATM itself. This camera is usually disguised near the keypad, recording every digit you enter. It captures your PIN as you type it, giving the criminals everything they need to access your account. With your card data and PIN, criminals can create a duplicate card. This duplicate card is a perfect clone of your original, allowing them to use it just as you would. They then go on a spending spree, draining your account before you even realize you've been hit. They can make purchases, withdraw cash, and leave you with nothing but a drained bank account and a lot of stress. Skimming is a silent crime. It happens quietly, without any immediate signs that something is wrong. There's no smashed glass, no forced entry, no visible signs of intrusion. The ATM looks perfectly normal, making it difficult to detect that anything is amiss. You become a victim without ever knowing it happened, until it's too late. By the time you notice the missing funds, the criminals are long gone, and your money is out of reach. Protecting yourself from skimming requires vigilance and awareness. Always check ATMs for any unusual devices, cover your PIN when entering it, and monitor your bank statements regularly for any suspicious activity. Imagine this. It's a busy Saturday afternoon at Yorkdale Shopping Center. The air is filled with the hum of conversations, the clinking of shopping bags, and the occasional laughter of children. Shoppers are bustling, cash registers are ringing, and Aurora Bank's ATMs are seeing a steady stream of customers. People are withdrawing cash, checking balances, and going about their financial transactions without a second thought. But amidst the normalcy, a crime is unfolding. Unbeknownst to the shoppers, a group of criminals is executing a meticulously planned operation. A group of skilled criminals has targeted Aurora Bank's ATMs, deploying their skimming operation with precision. They move with confidence, blending seamlessly into the crowd. They chose their location carefully. Yorkdale, with its high foot traffic and bustling atmosphere, was the perfect cover for their scheme. Yorkdale, a high-traffic mall, provided the perfect cover for their scheme. The constant flow of people meant less chance of their tampering being noticed. The criminals, disguised as ordinary shoppers, installed skimmers and hidden cameras on multiple ATMs within the mall. They worked in pairs, one acting as a lookout while the other installed the devices. These devices, small and expertly concealed, were practically invisible to the untrained eye. The skimmers captured card information, while the hidden cameras recorded PIN entries. For days, maybe even weeks, the skimmers silently collected data. Every swipe, every PIN entry was recorded and stored. Hundreds of unsuspecting shoppers, going about their day, unknowingly became victims. They had no idea that their personal information was being stolen right under their noses. The criminals then retrieved the devices, downloaded the stolen data, and created counterfeit cards. With these counterfeit cards, they could withdraw money, make purchases, and wreak havoc on the victims' bank accounts. It was a well-planned, flawlessly executed heist, leaving Aurora Bank and its customers reeling from the aftermath. The bank had to deal with the fallout, reassuring customers and working with law enforcement to track down the perpetrators. Investigators pored over security footage, looking for clues. They analyzed every frame, hoping to catch a glimpse of the criminals in action. The police worked tirelessly, piecing together the evidence. They interviewed witnesses, reviewed transaction records, and followed every lead. In response, Aurora Bank implemented new security measures. They upgraded their ATMs with advanced anti-skimming technology and increased surveillance around their machines. The bank also launched an awareness campaign, educating customers about ATM safety. They advised customers to be vigilant, to cover their PINs, and to report any suspicious activity. Thanks to these efforts, customers began to feel safe again. Aurora Bank's swift response helped restore trust and confidence among its patrons. The incident at Yorkdale Shopping Center served as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and security in our everyday lives. It highlighted the need for constant innovation in the fight against financial crime. Aurora Bank emerged stronger, more resilient, and more committed than ever to protecting its customers. The battle against financial crime continues, but with vigilance and innovation, we can stay one step ahead. Section 4. Weak links. Uncovering the security gaps. The Aurora Bank skimming attack, while sophisticated, exposed critical vulnerabilities in the bank's security infrastructure. These weaknesses, unfortunately, are common in many ATMs, making them easy targets for criminals. One major flaw is the lack of tamper-evident seals on ATM components. Criminals can install skimming devices without leaving any visible trace, making early detection difficult. Another vulnerability lies in outdated ATM hardware and software. Many ATMs still use older technologies that are easier to compromise. The use of generic, easily obtainable skimming devices further exacerbates the problem. These devices can be purchased online, requiring minimal technical expertise to operate. Finally, the lack of real-time monitoring and fraud detection systems allows criminals to operate undetected for extended periods. This delay in detection gives them ample time to exploit stolen data before victims even realize what's happened. Section 5. Building Fort Knox, fortifying ATM defenses. The Aurora Bank incident underscores the urgent need for enhanced ATM security measures. A multi-pronged approach is crucial, focusing on physical security upgrades, advanced monitoring systems, and customer awareness campaigns. First and foremost, banks must invest in tamper-resistant ATMs. This includes using specialized security screws and tamper-evident seals on all access panels. These measures make it significantly harder for criminals to install skimming devices without leaving a trace. Additionally, upgrading to newer ATM models with anti-skimming technology, such as card shimming detection and jitter technology, can effectively thwart skimming attempts. Furthermore, deploying high-resolution security cameras with facial recognition capabilities near ATMs can deter criminals and aid in their identification if an attack does occur. Regularly inspecting ATMs for any signs of tampering, coupled with frequent security patrols, can also play a significant role in preventing skimming attacks.